Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I don't know how you got here, but I do hope that you'll stay until the end of this video because in this particular video, we are going to work on a condominium studio unit that I have been commissioned for here in the Philippines. All right, so last time I made an as-built plan and this is it. But we're going to go ahead and clean it up now. Uh, I'm kind of feeling bad because I haven't been able to give my client that much of my time because I do work a regular job. Um, and, there's nothing bad about having a stable job. I think that's one thing that most people like I don't know, they like to put you down because you have a stable job, but it's like, but you have a stable job. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think the problem is that we put too much emphasis on like saying how much our bosses don't care for us, and it's like, so that means if you become a boss, you're not going to care for your employees. You know what I mean? So if you ask me, which I know you're not asking me, but if you ask me, I think we should stop doing that. I think we should like focus more on like becoming better people. Like if we have if there's a workplace that's, the environment just isn't good, the boss isn't good, then leave. Report them to like social services or something. But don't stay in that idea like you have to be your own boss. I think that's just gonna drive you crazy. I mean, I know it's gonna drive me. It drove me crazy when I was like always thinking like, oh, I have to be my own boss. And to be honest, being a boss sucks. I've had like so many people work under me in the past, and it's like, ah, I don't know where to begin. Anyway, we're just gonna take a chill approach here, guys. Don't stress yourselves out. We're gonna like work on this as-built plan, and you know what? We're just gonna like gonna be like super chill, guys, because I don't want to stress out. Been stressed out for the past 2 weeks with my regular job, and it's not because my bosses are horrible people or anything. It's just my job is stressful, and it's something that you'll figure out soon enough. And I think that like people that strive to have easy lives, they don't really build character. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on the matter. Um, you can always test out the theory yourself. But yeah, so we're working on this as-built plan. I'm feeling super guilty that I haven't been able to give my client the attention that they deserve because I've been so busy with my regular job. That's why we're gonna try to do this as best and as fast as possible. Um, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened here. My voice is a bit sore because I try to get through the days by just singing my lungs out. And obviously, I'm not a good singer, but what the hell happened here? See, this is like one of those things. I don't know how it happened. I'm trying to figure it out, but I think I'm not going to be able to. So we're just going to delete that. Um, Last time I found a discrepancy of roughly 13 centimeters, and I'm actually not going to consider that discrepancy anymore because, well, it's better to be smaller than bigger, to be honest. And because at least you can adjust the size when, like, if it's smaller. Whereas if we had like a smaller, or if my as-built plan had a bigger discrepancy than what was provided by the developers, I'd be a bit afraid of that because you can't fit something bigger into something smaller. You know what I mean? I don't know. But being as that is the case, that we do have smaller, it's not something I'm going to worry about because it's a simple fix. All we have to do is just stretch out whatever furniture and cabinetry that I build for the employee or the client. I'm gonna move this actually out of here. How far does this go? 10,000? Yeah, let's move it 10,000. Okay, so here's the as-built plan. Let me just edit this. I don't need the stupid endpoints anymore. There we go. And I don't need the axes anymore either, so we're gonna go ahead and remove those. Bam. All right, nice. Looking clean, looking sharp and clean. Let's see, let's bring this down to 300. That should be fine. Let's remove these excess lines. I don't know if I shared this before, but I used to work with this group that told me my drafting was so messy. And I was offended. I was like, are you kidding me? Have you seen your drafting? Have you seen your drafting? If you're going to complain about my drafting, maybe you should take a look at your drafting. And then I worked for this other small company that said, I don't know, I find it weird. Like these people that have such ugly drafting would like talk about my drafting being ugly. Does it sound condescending? I don't know. But yeah, it was interesting because like usually in the drafting processes, I'm usually the first one to handle a project. Then they're going to tell me like, this is a mess, and I'll be like, are you serious? Because every time that they've handled the drafting, I haven't. It's just always a mess. I don't know. It pisses me off sometimes. It's like, uh, uh. So anyway, yeah, this like small company I worked for. So usually I'm the first one to touch the drafting, and I prefer it that way actually, because when they are the first ones to handle the drafting, no bueno. And the worst part is like they'd give it back to me and be like, okay, you have to fix this, and it's like, ugh, and you're saying that my drafting is ugly. I don't know. That's why me personally as a boss, I kind of have a sarcastic tone sometimes, and I admit it's not good, but like if people hand me stuff that I deem to be really bad, then if I can do it better, then I usually just do it myself and then have them fix it or redo it. Not redo it, but like, I don't know, just put in the details. But even in that much, like, I've worked with people that you give them everything, you give them every single detail, and they still just butcher everything. It's horrible. I don't know. I'm just trying to give us a chill vibe here. So usually when I work on projects, that's what I try to achieve. I just want to have a chill vibe. I don't want to stress out. I don't want, you know, that's why I don't like taking on projects that like rush me. It's like why are you in such a rush now? Why weren't you like because they usually do have time to like consider if they're going to hire me. Like I don't know. And it's just crazy like that they don't because they think it's too expensive or something. But then like they go to somebody else and they find out, oh, architect GN was actually quite generous with his price. And that usually is the case with me. I usually do give very generous deals, but I also am more my work is more broken down, let's say. Or how do I say this? Because most architects are so focused on package deals, right? Not me. No package deals from me. I don't enjoy package deals. I don't like the idea of package deals. I really don't condone you to practice giving package deals because if you're a client and you take a package deal, I think you're actually cheating yourself because the idea of the package deal is uh, the one that you hired controls everything. And that's one of the other reasons I don't really enjoy doing package deals. When I say package deals, I mean like if you were to hire an architect, they'll also be the one to provide engineers, they'll also be the one to provide you with their contractors, they'll be the ones to provide you with their materials and stuff like that. Me, I just like to assist the client in finding those things, but I don't personally, no, I don't, I don't want to provide those services. And it's not because I don't want to, it's just that it's kind of like, um, it's kind of like if I worked for you, let's say, and what am I? Let's say, let's say I'm your secretary. Architect Gian is your secretary. Uh, and um, you put me in charge of buying some products for a party, right? And it just so happens that I've been making this deal with like some certain foods where they give me a share of their earnings. And for this party, I get all of those people to cater this party. You see where I'm getting at? It's like there's an unethical part there that, it shouldn't be like that. At least for me, I don't think it should be like that. Anyway, I'm just kind of taking it all in. I do this, so when I start getting a bit serious with drafting, I usually just look at it forever. Um, I hate those. I really don't like. I mean, not hate, but I really don't like people that just like go into drafting right away. It's like take a moment to absorb it. Don't just go in there. Like I know we've already made the design and everything, but I still want to like absorb it a bit further because this is the first time that I've actually got the as-built plan, and I kind of have an idea of what everything looks like on site in my head. Anyway, I think I've looked at it enough. Let's go ahead and start making a mess. So a lot of the things that we're gonna put in here are gonna be very, 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 how do we say, customized. We're not going to use the standard sizes, let's just say. We're not going to use the standard sizes of beds. We're not going to use the standard sizes of cabinets, closets, whatever you have, what have you. The thing about standard sizes is, unless it's actually put into law, you don't really have to follow it. Like, there's a standard size for beds. But the thing is, this is why it's very important that you meet the client and you get to know the client and you ask like what the client is into and stuff like that. Because let's say you design you design this whole apartment, just based like you have a client from a friend, right? This friend just introduced you to this person and they're like, "Oh, I have a friend that wants to commission you for a project. Uh, they're looking for this and this and this and this and this." Okay, and you make all of that stuff, right? But you never actually met the client. Like you just started designing something that you're going to present to this client, and your friend is like, "Oh, are you free next week? Blah 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 blah." Maybe you can present a drawing to them, and this is something that I don't enjoy. If you're like someone looking for a designer or architect, never ever ask your designer to present something before meeting you. That's just it's not right because how am I supposed to design something for a person I've never met before? You know what I mean? Unless it's like a general standard, and I'm just going to use standard things. But let's just say that this person, your friend, didn't tell you anything much about this client. They just said that this is gonna be your client, blah 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 blah. They want to meet you next week. Uh, can you maybe make something for them just to show them what you're capable of? Make it for them, something like that. They like modern style. They like this and that and this and that. Then you just went into it right away. Uh, and everything you designed is just based on standard sizes. Now you meet the client, and it turns out that they're just gigantic. They're like, they're bigger than Shaq, bigger than Shaquille O'Neal. Like when Shaquille O'Neal looks at this person, he probably thinks like, "Wow, man, this guy's huge." But everything you designed was just based on standard sizes. So now, when you present it to them, like everything that you designed before meeting this client, you present it to them, and they're just gonna be like, "How am I going to use this?" I mean, you don't know. I'm not saying that like that's the only metric to determine what your client is going to need, but everybody is different, so don't jump into things thinking like, oh, I'm going to make a big impact, blah 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 blah. No, I mean, it's not. That's not really organic architecture either. And it's like, I don't know, people are always talking about green architecture. It's like, do you really know what green architecture is? Do you? What makes green architecture green architecture? I don't know, the color green, some plants. I mean, there are some brown plants, there are some orange plants, there are some yellow plants. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I perceive it. But anyway, so after speaking with the client, we've determined that the bed has to be a bit smaller. But fortunately, in this case, the client is somewhat of the right height, and that makes it perfect. Okay, so there we go. Oh no, I didn't remove that. Okay, let's make this into a group first. Make into a group. There we go. Is this a group? Yeah. So the client happens to be just the right size. Let's see. Bam. Let's make this 500. Another thing is like sometimes clients are going to argue about something. I mean, they won't argue like, super argue. Some clients are kind of nice. This particular client is very gracious actually. I have no complaints so far with this client. But they do ask questions like, "Are you sure about that? Are you sure about this?" And you kind of just have to answer them as nicely as possible. Unless they're being a jerk, then it's all out war. No, don't be like me. Just be calm. Try to explain it to them gently. But yeah, the client did ask like, "Are you sure about the height of the bed? That seems kind of small." And it's just like, "Yeah, trust me, don't worry about it." And that's just how it is. That's the way the business works. There's no reason to be upset about it. Okay. Let's see here. So actually, they did send me the fridge. I hope you guys don't mind this very chill approach to our design topic. When I was in college, like I really don't understand why they always rushed us to design something. I don't know, designing something, rushing yourself to design something that you don't really understand. It's not gonna end up like Yeah, there are some people, like I remember some of my classmates, I was like really impressed by the things they could draw. But when you look at the plan, it's like, what is this? What is this? How do I interact with this? I mean, that's why my personal philosophy when it comes to design is interaction. It's always about interaction. Design with interaction in mind. That's my philosophy in life or in architecture. Um, so you don't see what I'm looking at, but actually they provided me with a refrigerator. I'm just looking at the size of it because I don't know how big it is. And gosh, this is just this is another part of architecture that, they don't talk about. You don't just like there are standard sizes that you don't have to break. I mean, you don't have to stick to the rules of like the bed. So I was talking about the bed, which it's a great thing because um, my client is not particularly that uh, that tall. So I suggested to them that they can go with a smaller bed and it'll be fine. But there are things that we can't change, and one of those things is a refrigerator. So I'm just looking up this refrigerator. So the width is 540 by 6 and depth of 610. 540 by 610. So let's go ahead and put this in here. 540 by depth of 610. 610. Okay. 540. And the height is 1550. All right. I hope this is the right refrigerator. I mean, it should be. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to align this first. First thing we're gonna do is align it here to the window. And then after that, so this is another thing I messed up on last time. A lot of times, I'm not gonna lie. You do a site inspection, you do an as-built plan, and some things just slip your mind completely, and it's like it's a nightmare. Well, I don't know. Maybe other people are not as absent-minded as I am, but a lot of times I skip things and I just I feel disappointed in myself a lot. But it's fine, don't worry about it. So this one here, we're gonna stretch it out as far as possible. 900. 900. Let's just make it 850. Yeah. 850. There we go. And then we're gonna make it 400. Bam, right there. Perfect. Um, yeah, that'll do just fine. Okay. Then we have two cabinets here that are overhead. Right there. Okay. We have the refrigerator. Bam, 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 bam. And here we're gonna move this a bit more. Just move it by 50. That'll do fine. So sorry. We're gonna put a plywood here. So let's see. Let's make it 650. Is that too far? Oh, it's beyond the door. Damn. Guess not. We'll just make it 600 then. I don't like it, but okay. 620. Right along the door. I mentioned it before that I don't really enjoy doing that. What I mean is I don't enjoy like this kind of termination where it's like flush with that when it's a different element. So, but we don't really have much of a choice here, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Um, okay, now we have a ceiling over here, so we'll use that as our reference. Bam. So we'll have this to separate everything from the refrigerator. refrigerator has to protrude a bit, so we're gonna just push it out by, I don't know, 25, 1 inch. That's not enough for me. Let's make another 25. Yeah. Then this thing. So now that we have the actual specification of the refrigerator, we're just gonna move this, or we're gonna copy this right here. Bam, 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 bam. We're gonna make it 600. Oh, fudge, sorry. That's 60. Come on. 600. There we go. And then what's next here? Okay. We're gonna put a shelf here. It's gonna be protruding at, let's say 400. That's a good depth. And then we're gonna have it, make it 1 inch thick. Bam, bam, bam. This one will protrude all the way here. Let's make that into a group. Okay. 400. Bam. Right. Let's move this out of the way because it's kind of blocking my view. And we'll take that with it. Damn. One more time. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Then we're going to make a countertop here. 1,200. So this is going to be at 900. Let's see here. 600. Bam, bam, bam. Extrude this. So the client has decided that they're not going to put a washer here because it's not really a great idea, but that's kind of a good thing, I suppose. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Bam. So we got that. And this one I'm not so sure about, so we're gonna have to figure this out together. I'll figure it out eventually, but maybe not now. Anyway, so we got that going on, that going on, that going on. Nice. Okay. And then we're gonna have a desk here. Bam, bam, bam. It's gonna extrude all the way out to here. So we're gonna move this up to 750. We're gonna make that 25. Make that into a group. Push it in by 20. Make it 80. Bam. Then after that, we're gonna make this 100 and 50 and 100. Okay, let's see if this will be enough to make some sort of pattern that the client will enjoy. Okay, make that into a group. 100, 3x, bam, 4. That's not so bad, actually. I think it's fine. The problem is it didn't land perfectly. How deep is this? 345. Let's just extrude it a bit more. Bam, 5. Let's go with 75. Or 50 is fine, I think. 50, is that a good number? Let's go with another 25. Okay. How deep is this? 80. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Oh no, I forgot. It's not supposed to be this high, sorry. Let's move this back first. So this is the lowest point in the ceiling from what I came up with. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to adjust everything to this portion, which means that this is actually lower. We're gonna adjust it first to the drop ceiling, and then we're gonna drop it even further. Let's say, I don't know, how high is this already? 2,530. Let's say we'll drop it another 130. Bam. So we're gonna make it up to that point. Perfect. Okay. So every one of you guys, down. Down, down, down. Come on down. There's an easier way to do this, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you get into the habit of doing it the slower way, and that's what just happened. Okay, next, let's go ahead and fix this again. Bam, cut that in half. Bam, cut that in half. Bam. That's right. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Let me see what this is gonna look like. Make this into a group. Bam. I wonder. Let's just make it 800. How far is this? 166. 17, 150. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do a bit of calculating for a second. Let's see. 5 times 12 is 60 times 25. 60 times 25. So we drop the 0 and then 150. 150, is that correct? Yeah, that's correct, right? 150. Let's just do it one more time. 6. 6 times 25 is 150. Yeah. Okay. So 1,500. I think this is actually going to be big enough. I'll present it to the client and we'll see what they think. Sorry. So let's go ahead and take these two out for a second. So now we're going to get into a bit of a technical stuff. Bam. All right. So here, oh shoot, sorry. We're going to make this into a rectangle. Bam. Then we're going to make it, let's say 100, just like that. So that way it has a strong foundation. Then we're going to push this out by 50. Bam. Okay. Gonna make that into a group. Bam. And then gonna move this over by 100 times, I don't know, 10. Let's see what happens. No, that's too few. 20, that's too many, but this will do fine. We'll work with this. Delete. Delete. Okay, where's the last one? Right there. Perfect. Is that perfect? I think it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. Let's go ahead and delete this thing. Okay. And let's make this into a group. Oh no. Sorry. My monitor is freaking out on me here. I've had this monitor for 15 years. Come on, guy. Don't die on me. There we go. What can I say? I'm kind of sentimental. Yes, so I've had this monitor that I'm my second monitor for 15 years. So actually the resolution on it is quite low. which doesn't help when I do these kind of things, but you know, I'm not one to complain. Now the question is, can we find a capable person to do this? Probably not, but maybe this is too thick. I would think the ones in the center don't need that much strength. I might be wrong though, I'm not quite sure. See, I'm not an engineer. This is all just like theoretical. You know what I should have done actually? Let's do this again. We'll make this into a component. Component, and we're gonna call it bed thingy thing. Yeah. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete these. Bam. Okay. Gonna move this here. Okay. Then we're gonna guess how many I need. There we go. Then we're gonna delete this one. Gonna move this here. Bam. Move it 50. Okay. And we're gonna flip it along. Which way we're gonna flip this? Green? Not quite sure. I don't remember the axis. Let me check this how it works. No, we did it wrong. Flip. Okay. Flip along red. Flip along red. There we go. Sorry. One more time. Let's see how it worked. There we go. That's the side we want. Let's move this by 50. Okay, okay. Man, this is like giving me a headache. Am I doing this right? I don't know. I mean, I would assume that it doesn't need that much space here. So let's go into this group. Then we're gonna make this here 50. Just like that. And that means that in this end, we're gonna have to push this back by 50. Bam. Right? Am I right? I'm not quite sure. So that means when we move this back all the way to the end here, it's gonna fit right there. That leaves us with this giant space. That's more space than I expected. Maybe we should make it less, 25. So this is design, guys. This is true design. It's not just, making pretty things. It's figuring out how to make it work. Okay, you know what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna make this now unique. Yeah. And so that's gonna stop there, which is fine. Completely fine. Let's go out here, and we're gonna make these unique. Make unique, where is it? Ugh. Oh, they're already unique. When you make one side unique, the other side's already, okay, got it. Stupid. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. This one. We're gonna move this by 25. And then we're gonna move this one by 25. Yes, I think. No. Something's wrong. Oh, that's because I have this out here also. Go back here. Move this by 20. Bam. So we got a not so flat surface. What am I missing? How much more? Is this 5? Please don't tell me it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Okay. Now which side is going to have this fascia in front? It's going to be this side. Of course it is. Bam. 20 in the front. So we got a fascia. Make that into a group. Bam. Okay. So when this one pulls out, bam, it stops there. Right? Right, perfect. And the length of this to this is 1695. It's still kind of small. I need a bit more space. Let's make this into one group. Move it back 10,000. Bam, right inside. So I have some extra space right here. How much more can we move it? 105. Let's try to move it another 55. Yeah? Yeah, all right. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to make this 1-inch thick already. So here, another 5. Bam. Now we need another 50. So what we're going to do is, I know, okay, got it. We'll move this one by 25. Bam, okay. Then I'll just pick one of these and move it by 25. Bam, 25, all right. Okay, then we're going to move this whole body here, 25. Bam. Next, move one of these, 25. Is that 50 already? Is that 55? Yeah, perfect. We did it, guys. There it is. This stinking bed frame that I just realized is backwards. Flip along what side are we going to flip this along? Red? Yeah, there we go. No, sorry. Flip along green. Flip along green. There we go. Why is it backward, you ask? Because of this. This part should be this part should be like flush to the wall over here. The reason being is it's over here on the outer end. So we're probably gonna reduce the size of this, but not now because it's too perfect. Okay, let's see here. So we got our cabinet, we got that, we got this, we got that. Okay, actually, I lied. We are going to reduce the size right now. How much is this right here? From this point, how big is it? 1,600, perfect. We're going to have to get rid of one of these. Then let's move this one by 50. Oh, 100, sorry. Okay, we'll do three, make into a group, bam, okay. Gonna get rid of one of these, bam. Why, you're asking? Well, you'll see in a moment. 100, bam. This cabinet isn't gonna work, so I have to kind of move it a bit more. So it's kind of hitting the outlet over here. So that's why we have to make an as-built plan, so we kind of have an idea of what has to be moved. But anyway, that's fine. Oops, how much did I move it? 75, okay. So we have a bit of space here on the side, because I don't want it to be like snug in. I don't want it to be like completely fixed in there. We have to have a bit of space to move it out if we have to clean things. So that means that this here, their desk is going to be a bit bigger. Bam. because we're going to extend this out to here. All right. And then we're going to extend this out to here. Bam. Perfect. Okay. So now we have this awesome looking, you know what, I just realized this is probably bad timing, but this is too high. Damn. You know what? Get out of here for a second. Get out. Get out. Just get out. Okay, this is the good thing about making it into a component is we can kind of lower this as well. So we're going to lower it by 50 actually. That means we have to lower this by 50 as well. Okay, 50. Bam. And you 50. And lastly, you 50. Why am I lowering it by 50? I forgot to take into consideration the thickness of the cushion. Yeah, so now that I took that into consideration, let's go ahead and move this right into position. Bam, there we go. 350. So the cushion is around 4 inches thick. Awesome. So we do have the space back here, which I did intentionally. Because now what's going to happen is we're going to have a cushion that's 4 inches thick, right? So that's equivalent to roughly 100 millimeters. Bam. And let me make this into a group first. Make into a group. Bam. We're going to move this one more. Okay. How big is this now? 750. This is 750. Damn it. That's a lot of space taken up. Let's move it one more. 100. Can you guys guess what this is? Do you have an idea what it is? Don't worry, you'll figure it out in a second. Okay, so this now is 650. So we have 650 there. Let's move this back out here. Sorry. Stop it. Ugh, okay, my bad. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we have here 650. Let's just make it, yeah, 650. Okay, up to that end. Bam, 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 bam. Move that 100. There we go. So how much is this now? 1,100. Oh. So did you guys guess what this is all about? I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna design the cushion for this bad boy. So this is gonna be divided into 3 portions right here, because it's gonna be up to here. But if I make it another 100, that makes it 550 now, right? 550, and the space back here is 350, right? Okay. Is this easier to divide into 4? Yeah, it is. All right, perfect. 300, bam. Oh, sorry. 150. 1, 2, 3, bam. So that is our bed. Obviously, if you've ever had a foldable mattress, this isn't really how they work, because obviously, watch what happens here. Bam, so we got one. Then this one is going to fold up here. just like that. And so that means this is kind of awkward. So let's unfold that again. Um, hmm. See, what happens here is we have this space underneath. That's what happens with mattresses, you know. The matter doesn't disappear, it's still there, but whatever. Flip, bam. So we have all this space, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out with the mattress eventually, but I'm not gonna do that today. We're just trying to figure out how it works first. So let's do this. Let's push this back into place first. Bam. Okay, right in there, 800. Then we're gonna make this into a group. Make into group, nice. Move it back, 800, nice. Perfect fit, right? Bam, move it back. How far does this go back? 10,000, sorry. Bam, right, perfect fit. Okay. Is it perfect fit? See, that's the thing right here. Like, so we have this portion on top. It's like, ugh, right? Uh, oh no, it's not a perfect fit. We got this extra space here. I made a mistake. Wait, 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 wait. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. It should have been 4, 300, 300, 300. Right. So I made a mistake. Okay. I can fix this. I can fix this. Back, 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 back. Okay. So what was supposed to happen is this is supposed to be 300. So we're gonna move it in 100. Yeah, that's the problem. And this is supposed to be 4. 3. Yeah, 4. Right. Okay. So we got that down. So now what happens is oh man. As difficult as this seems, it's still. Oh shoot! Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Bam. Oh, sorry. 300. So it folds into that 4 times. Is this the best design that I can think of? Is it though? Is it really? Wait, let me make this into a group first. Make group. Move 800. Bam. Alright, 800. Alright, coolio. Move this back 10,000. Bam. Alright. So now we have this space up here. That's like way too much space, huh? Too much thickness. I mean, I like thick, but damn. How am I going to deal with you? How am I going to deal with you? Give me an answer. Maybe we should just make it into 2 folds. Yeah. You know that I'm a genius. All this time I'm trying to make it 4 folds. I can just make it 2 freaking folds. Why am I trying to make my life complicated? Bam. Get rid of those. Put this one right in its spot. Bam. Threefold. How big is this? This is 600, 600. And this one's 550. Perfect. Damn it. So what happens? This guy up here folds 90 degrees. Bam. One up here folds 90 degrees. Bam. Or not 90. 180. 180 degrees. Bam. Perfect. Make it into a group. Move it 100. Move it. Oh, sorry. Move it 800. Okay, I'm not a genius. I forgot there's a thickness here. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret. When I get stuck on something, I let it go for a while because I'm not gonna be able to solve it right now, and I am freaking tired. So we're gonna let it go. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it be just like that. And we're gonna work on the bed. So the bed is a bit easier because I already have an idea how this will work. So this is the bed. The bed will have 2 drawers. 750 each. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a good idea. All right, bed, get out of there. 10,000. Excuse me. Okay, first things first is we have to figure out how this frame is going to work. So we're just going to put a big old cross in the center, all right? Okay, I figured it out. I mean, it's not the best idea, but I can't think of anything better. Okay, let's go ahead and make this frame. Bam. Divide, let's say 75. Yeah, that's fine. Delete that. 50. All right. Make that into a group. Bam. Okay. Then we're gonna move one here. Center. 2x. Bam. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is we can get rid of this cross now, and we're gonna make another frame here. Same 75. Bam. Get rid of the center. Bam. How thick was this again? I forgot. 50, right. Make this into 50. Bam. Group. Okay. All the way out. Divide by 4. Bam. Perfect. Next. So this last frame here is only going to have the legs. So we're going to have to change this. Bam. Okay. Get rid of this box. Bam. Okay. Now get rid of that. Bam. Okay. Sorry, I know it's getting annoying. Now we still have to rib this. We have to rib this bad boy. So let's go ahead and make some ribs. Oops, sorry. Down and over. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now make that into a group. Move this. Divide by 3. Okay, that's fine. Oh, sorry, we don't actually have to do that. Don't have to rip this because these are going to be boxes right here. So what it needs is partitions. to support and partitions. Well, this frame is pretty much sturdy. Sturdy as it is. Let's see how deep this is first. 300. No, we're gonna make it a bit deeper. How far is it? Make this into a group. Move it back 10,000. Bam. All right. Actually, if this is a metal frame, that's completely fine. But how much space do we have here? How much space can be pulled out of here? I think they can pull out 600 safely. So let's try to make it 600. Okay, let's delete this frame. Move. We're gonna have to move this also by 20. Move this by 20. Move this by 20. Let's just try to make it a very sturdy frame, guys. 20 again. How much further? Okay. Okay. Move this up to here. And we'll move it 600. Bam. Perfect. Oh, no, not perfect. 600. Bam. Okay. What else? This one right here. Let's divide this by 2. How far is this? 930, 450, 465. Bam. So we got 2 boxes. Perfect. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got stuck in the wall. Okay. Next. So we can build like cover panels here. 23. Make group. Yeah, something like that. Oh man, come on. Work with me, guy. There we go. Okay. Come on. Perfect. And here, I'm gonna have 2 panels. Oops, sorry. 20. These will be their drawers. Okay, let's get this whole thing out of here first. Move 10,000. This is why people just buy from IKEA these days, because they don't want to think. Okay. Now we have to cover these up. Make group, alright. Other side. Bam. Why didn't it come out the same size? Oh, that's right. You know what? I don't think this has to be. Come on. Come on now. Come on. There we go. I don't think it has to be 50. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, move this around right there. Delete this one. Move this one right there. Okay, get those 2. Touch it. Move it over here. Okay. And now we've got some boxes. Let's go ahead and just push this all the way out here. 20. Make group. Move it. Divide by 2. We're just making a very rough draft. Okay. Pull this one down. Bam, right there. And next thing we have are these two drawers here. We're going to go ahead and push that in. We're going to push the other side in. Perfect. And then we're going to make this box here. Bam. Just like that. Push. How high does it go? I don't know. Where is it? There. That high. 275. So we'll make it 250. Bam. 20. Bam. Push this back. 255. Bam. Oh, no. Sorry. How much did I make it? 250. So we only need it to be. Oh, we also have to put wheels underneath these things. So I don't know. 200. No. 150 to be safe. That gives us enough for 2-inch casters below it. So, bam. Okay. Nice. I think it's nice. I don't know. Not quite sure yet. But anyway, so they're not exactly that deep though. Let's raise this up a bit more. No, that's fine. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then we need that one there. Push it 50. Bam. Make it the group. Bam. Okay. How do I determine the center of this? Well, I'm gonna kind of cheese it. Divide by 2. There we go. So that's the center. Okay. And that is the bed frame. Gosh. It's so stressful. So that means that these right here can swing open. That way they have extra storage. 25. Bam. 25. Bam. Right there. Right, extra storage. Then they got these drawers. Pull them out. Oh shoot. Make this into a group. Sorry. Group. Let's make this whole thing into a group actually. Group. Okay. And this one can be pulled out. Let's pull it out 500. Bam. Pull this one out. Pull it out by 450. Bam. All right. So that's the whole bed frame right there. Move it back into its place. 10,000. Bam. My gosh. Stressful. Next up. What is next? I have to figure out what to do with this thing right here. I can't just let it stay there forever, of course. Really the only thing I'm gonna have problems with here is the cushion, so let me see here. Let's just move this out first. So at least we have an idea of where this bed is, right? Perfect. Next, let's make this cabinet. Pull it out of there, man. 10,000. Right. Bam. Oh my gosh, tiring, isn't it? Design. It's tiring. Let's see. First thing we're gonna do is let's make the partitions of this thing. 20. Bam. Make it that into group. Move this up right down that center. Times it by 2. Bam. So we got our partitions. No problemo. Next is, let's make these fascia boards. Sorry. Bam. 20. Make that into a group. Bam. Over here, oh no. Here, there we go. And we're gonna pull you up to here. Bam. All right. Perfect. hmm Next thing is, let's make some door panels. Bam. Oh no. Why does that always happen? 20. And you move it 10. Oh, fudge. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Give me it. Make that into a group. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Okay, move this down here. Let's get rid of this thing now. I don't need it. Okay, let's move this in 20. Bam. 20 and 20, which actually, you know what we should have done? We should have moved it in a bit further. Let's make it 2 inches. Bam. Bam. All right, let's make sure that the cabinet space in here is at least 550. Perfect, 555. Okay, and we're gonna close this back up. Really nice. Very nice. Okay, there we go, 50. And this one right here, shoot. Move this 20, bam, okay. Move this one out. Bam, okay. Let's kind of make it more symmetrical. 20 and this one out, 50. Bam, 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 bam. Right, make that into a group. All right. Why do you guys want to be an architect? Why do you guys want to be architects anyways? This is stressful. I'm not even like, this isn't even like, remember I was telling the story of how I do clean drafts. Like this is like this is just me starting. Once I figure out how everything works, then I go into like super duper, you know, crazy mode. Mm, you know what? These doors not good. Shoot. Move these up. Bam. Okay, I just realized that that was a mistake. There we go. All right, 20. All right. Now, earlier I was mentioning how this should be 550, and that's because we're going to have sliding panels. And in order to have sliding panels, we need to have at least 2 inches here. And to make this closet useful to us, it has to have a depth of at least 500 millimeters. Otherwise, nothing's going to fit in there. So, with that said, we have the perfect amount of space here. So let's go ahead and put this in the center. It's at 435, so we're going to make it at 460 because there has to be an overlapping space when we make sliding doors. Bam. Okay. Make that into a group. Bam. Move that in by 10. Bam. And then we're going to move this one in. And then we're going to move that in by 30. Bam. And then we're going to move this one all the way over here. Bam. Let's just move it by 300. Just so we know that that's a sliding cabinet. Sliding cabinet, right? You guys see it, right? It's a sliding cabinet. Okay, let's make that into a group. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, 10,000. My gosh. So we still have a lot of work to go here. So let's move that back again. Bam, 10,000. Why do I keep saying bam now? I can't get out of my head. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and copy this one right up here. Right up there. Okay. Let's push this one in actually. Okay, so this one is just going to overlap here. Right there. Perfect. Okay, move it back. So here we can kind of see that the bed, the sofa bed thing, right there. Perfect. So let's move this up here. Delete, delete, delete. So we have an extra chest box here. Ugh, fudge. Ran into a wall again, sorry. Okay, so things are starting to really build up here. Oh no, we have a dining table. Hmm. Let's just make it 700. Yeah. 700 by 900. Can we move? How far can I move this now? 670. So let's move it 335. Bam. Whew. We're getting some progress, guys. We are getting progress. And I'm getting sleepy. I still have work tomorrow. Give me a break. I have my work at my steady job. Okay, bam. I think that's gonna be fine. Maybe I should just make this a round table. Maybe a round table isn't a bad idea, actually. Now that I think about it. One moment, guys. I'm just brainstorming. That's the right size. Let's see here. Come on, stop it there. I have this idea where we have this round table, right? And it folds in half. You push it against the wall, and it's a semicircle. But then you pull it out of the wall, and you make it into a whole circle. And now you have a table that seats 4, right? I think that looks a lot more interesting than a rectangular table. Let's just try it. And it kind of gives everything a bit more dynamic since everything else is kind of square, sorry, rectangular. So we'll make that into a group, right? And then we'll have it right there. 90, bam. Okay, make that into a group. Move it out by 25, bam. Something like that, right? I think that's kind of interesting. Let's move this in by 500 so we have an idea. So if we move this one out once again, 700, let's say. 90. Oh my gosh, what happened? Sorry. Where is it? There it is. 90. Move this one down just like that, just like so. Then we'll have like ottoman chairs just around it, you know. How big are ottoman chairs? 200. Move it down. Bam, just like that. Move this one up. 400. Oh, shoot. 450 actually. Make it into a group. All right. And let's just rotate it by 45. Perfect. Now we're going to rotate it again. 360 divided by 3, divided by 4, I mean, sorry. There, see? So it seats 4 now. So what happens to the other 2 chairs? Oh shoot, sorry. When it's not in use, not that side, this side. Okay, the other 2 chairs. I don't know what happens to the other 2 chairs actually. Thinking they can like stack onto each other, right? Does that sound like a good idea? It feels like a good idea, but I'm not sure if it is a good idea. I don't know. I'm going with this the stacking the chairs thing. That sounds like a good idea to me. So these two will just stack onto these two, and then if we fold it in, bam, right into place. So everything is just a transformer in this unit. I really wanted to work on the colors today, but seeing that I'm really sleepy. I'm not quite sure I'll be able to, but let's see what I can finish before time's up. Here, let's make a fascia right here. Whoops, 100, bam. Okay, push that in, 20, bam, perfect. Make that into a group, make that into a group, make group. Push this one down here, bam. Push it down 20, bam. Why do I keep saying bam again? What the hell? Down. 500, I guess. Yeah. Perfect. Make 2 cabinet doors. Bam. Make that into a group. Okie dokie. Bam. And there's another cabinet over here, so we have another cabinet on this side. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Make that into a group. Move this. Yeah. Right. Move this one as well. Okay. We're gonna have a fascia, so we'll just borrow this one here. Yeah, just like that. Put it right on that one. And covering for this. Okay, 20. Make that into a group. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And finally, we're gonna make a door here. 1. Push it in, 20, make it into a group. Then we gotta make one on the other side. 2 doors. Ah, fudge it. Sometimes the snapping on this thing just pisses me off. Okay, so that they notice that they're doors. Let's go ahead and open them up a bit. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, another one here. 15. 2 cabinet doors here. All right, all right. Oh my gosh, I am sleepy. Why do you want to be an architect again? Are you sure you want to do this for your life, for a living? Are you sure? You don't want to sleep on your comfy bed? Okay, let's go ahead and open these up so that there's an idea. Whew, man, look at that. Look at that. I think that's pretty damn cool, don't you? Okay, over here we're gonna have another thing. We're gonna have another fascia board. Um, I'll do that later. And then we'll also have a fascia board over here to cover the window curtain. Let's do that one now, actually. 200, yeah, perfect. Make that into group, move. Yeah, all right. Sorry. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Let's look at some colors, huh? Maybe we'll just have white walls. $25. Okay, make that 25. Bam. Make that into a group. Okay, bam. Bam, bam. Okay, some more up here. Maybe up here as well. Interesting. Maybe we'll make this one. Okay. This one here as well, maybe? Not quite sure yet. Undecided. Not sure what we're gonna make that into, but whatever. Here, we're gonna have that one. Right? Oh shoot, sorry. Not that one. Just this one. Yeah, I think. Okay, that looks kind of sweet. Get that one. And that one. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's fine. I like it. Kind of like it actually. Yeah, let's make those also. You know what? Let's do it. Let's make it. Bam. I'm gonna make this one into. I'm not sure about that one yet. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. Make that into wood. Interesting. Not bad. Kind of feeling it actually. This one. Now we're just going crazy with the wood, man. I don't know. Then the door panels will just be Dooku finish white. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. TV, pictures, blah, 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 blah. And let's get some colors here. This is like super basic. I'm not really gonna go super duper in depth into it because I'm not in the condition. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like my energy is draining. Let's try going here. Okay. And that one can stay white, actually. I mean, I'm not quite sure about this yet. Oh, the floor. Let's just get that one out of the way. some sort of orange looking. I mean, I know this isn't the exact pattern, but it looks something like that. In fact, let's try to edit it. Um, is this right? 600. Something like that. All right. I don't, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not quite sure how I'm feeling about everything, but this is some progress. This is some progress. I hope that the client will be able to appreciate this uh, new look compared to previous renditions. At least this one is kind of like it's giving a better idea of what's going on in their unit. But I have to apologize to everybody. I'm tired. I still have work in the morning, and I got to do a lot of overtime because I have to finish a lot of projects, and I'm sorry. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This is just, I don't know. I just want to have like the whole point of this series is just like chill, chill. We come up with ideas and kind of put it here, you know, this crazy nonsense. No, it's not nonsense. I'm really putting a lot of effort into it. Just, I have to, I have to balance life, and hopefully, if you guys are trying to become an architect or a designer of some sort, engineer, hopefully, you don't live on that idea that you have to be successful. The only way to be successful is to make your own firm and stuff like that, There's nothing wrong with having there's nothing wrong with having a regular job as long as you enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy the people that surround you. I mean, if the business that you're in is toxic, just leave it and then hopefully people will follow your example and those businesses will slowly start deteriorating because of their bad practices, or maybe they'll start changing. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, life is life is short. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys always take care. I hope we can always better ourselves. And until next time, bye bye.